Hey everybody, welcome back to New Mexican Jaguar. My name's Trevor. After the massive hit that was Solitary Gaming, I decided that I would give you all another gaming video. So, welcome to Civilized Gaming. This is Civilization 6, if you haven't guessed already. I used to play Civilization 2 years ago and played it for years. It's by far one of my favorite games. I was never good at it, but I enjoyed it still the same. It was entertaining, lots of aspects to it. You had to learn a lot. So I've decided to go ahead and jump into Civilization 6. We are playing as... I don't remember. Let's find out. We're playing as the Aztec Empire, currently as Montezuma. So this is just a random generated world. We've got our settler and some warriors here to protect them, and we're in a good spot as it is. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Civilization, this is a turn-based game. You're trying to start from basically the Stone Age and grow your empire into a civilization, into the modern era, and in some cases even beyond that. Yeah, it's again one of my favorite games. There's a lot of little things that go along with it. I will run into several different empires, maybe some little city-states. It should be fun. So let's get started. Okay, so here we go. This looks like a pretty decent spot. We have stone. We have some elephants here, which is a luxury for ivory. We also have some more stone, horses. We have rice, we have bananas, some more horses, some wood. It's a nice little flat area. I'm thinking though I want to come here because of the protection I will get from the mountains as well. Plus I'll have the food resource right away. So I'm actually going to go ahead and tell them to move here. And for now, I'm going to have them come explore a little bit. I'll have them come out to this point. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, so now my first turn for my 2 units is complete. So what I have to do is come down here to the next turn. All I have to do is click that, and we're automatically off to the races for our next turn. Now, what's happening right now is that random generated occurrences are happening, not to mention the other civilizations that are in this world are also making their first few moves. So I have to be careful of this guy. This is a barbarian. Barbarians are randomly generated, it appears. Instead of them having some actually starting point, he just appeared. So we're definitely going to have to protect our city and our settlers from that. Actually, I'm going to start with moving these guys. I'm going to go ahead and move them across the river. That way they're in a defensive position. Alright, my settlers, I think I should go ahead and settle here. It's a nice little spot. Fresh water, we have trees, we have horses, we have rocks, we have the bananas up here. We have some other recommended settlement locations. I could move there. I don't know. Let's take a look. Down here is a little toggle that allows you to see some of the cool things on the map. Let's go to the lenses. We go to settler. So these are all prime areas that it says you should settle in because you got plenty of water. You can't settle on the mountains, but you will have plenty of growth area in this area. So I like where I'm at. So I'm actually going to turn this off. And I'm just going to tell him to settle. So, found city. I don't know how to pronounce that name. I don't know how to pronounce that at all. Tenochtitlan. I butchered it. I know it. I'm sorry. I can rename it, I think. Let's rename it. We're going to rename it to something I can pronounce. Tenno. We'll go with Tenno. It's shortened version for the city. Alright, so Tenno. Okay, so now we have our first city. Now we have a lot more things we have to take care of, such as what to build. So we're going to first come here and choose a production. I am going to do a scout first of all, because that'll allow us to travel greater distances and find more areas in this world so that we can find new places to settle, and also so that we can discover some of the cool things about this this planet. So I think that's everything I can do. Well, I get to choose a research. Now this will allow my culture to, and my civilization to, what's the word? Advance. Every turn is about 25 years, so this will allow my civilization to learn things such as mining, pottery, sailing that we already have here. I'm going to start with animal husbandry, and that's just because we have horses over here, and that will come in handy, or at least I think it will. We also have mining available. I also have pottery. Pottery would be good. Alright, so I'm going to open this. I don't open this very often, but these are your beginning steps. These are like keys to many more things in our technology that we get to learn. So, okay, so pottery, it says, allows harvesting of wheat and rice. Actually, with the rice, that's not too far from there. Maybe I should do that. And it says cattle and sheep. So not horses. So I can't use that for the horses, or at least not that I can tell. Mining allows chopping of wood and harvesting of copper. I think I'm going to do pottery. And the reason for that is because of the rice that's nearby. Alright, so that should conclude that turn. I'm going to go ahead and hit enter. And we'll move on. Now, like I said before, I used to play Civilization 2. The graphics were nothing like this then. It's incredible to see.
It is best to use caution when moving close to enemy units. Doing so will often force the unit to be in the enemy's zone of control, restricting its movement.
Got it. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, that's about Civilization 2. The graphics have improved immensely. We're talking about these little eagle warriors. First off, they wouldn't have been called eagle warriors. They would have just been called warrior or... I can't think of the name, but it would have literally just been a little picture of a little character, and then you would move it and tell where to go, and it would move slowly across the map. It was good for the time, but boy, have things changed. Like, you can see these guys actually kind of swaying, moving. It's amazing. I mean, gosh, the dog's tail on this barbarian is wagging. It's wagging. Gosh, I love technology. I love video games. Okay, so we don't have much else we can do on this turn, so I'm going to go ahead and hit next turn. And we'll go on to our next options. Hopefully here soon we'll be able to get a new unit and we can start exploring a little more. I'm going to keep an eye on this guy, just keep following him. I'm just going to go ahead and hit next turn. Even during the turn, I can double check on my units, on my cities and stuff. And it looks like I have 3 more turns till I get my scout. So I'm not going to send this guy too far, because if somebody suddenly appears, I want to be able to run back and protect my city. So we're going to take this kind of slow. I want to thank everybody. If you are watching this and you've gotten this far into the video, I want to thank you guys for coming and watching. With all the changes happening to YouTube, it's nice to know that people still want to watch my stuff and Steph's stuff. So thank you for watching and welcome to New Mexican Jaguar. If you're new here, it's fun for me to do this. I've enjoyed making videos over the last couple of weeks. It's been a nice little kind of relaxing thing to make it, and then
prosper.
Can you
already
be
our
quiet?
people thrive and our population grows.
Nice. It's been kind of relaxing to make the stuff. A little stressful to edit it. And when we were dealing with that stuff from work and everything, and we were having trouble getting stuff filmed, we started mapping things out a little better. So thank you for sticking with us, for those of you who have, and for those of you who are just joining us for the first time, welcome. Alright, so we should be real close to getting, our scout is one more turn, so we'll go ahead and flip that turn real quick. We'll get that scout.
Reconnaissance units like scouts are unique in that they can gain experience by exploring and discovering parts of the world.
Perfect. So I'm actually going to bring this guy back across the river. And I'm going to send the scout. I'm actually going to send him way out over here because I can.
It would seem we have finally tracked the barbarian raiders plaguing these lands to their source.
All right.
We must destroy the stronghold or risk future attacks.
Okay, so finding that actually helps us out a lot. And I'll tell you why. Because remember, I thought that scout, that barbarian scout that went running off to the right side of the map, remember how I thought he was randomly generated? Well, although the game randomly created him near a stronghold, there was a stronghold nearby. I just didn't know it. So we need to stop them from being able to attack or harm us. We'll just come down over here and we'll defend them for now until we have enough, what's the term? Enough force that we can actually remove them from being a threat. So we've got 10 more turns till we get another Eagle Warrior. I can attack with the warriors I got and with the scout. I don't really want to if I can help it. I want to try to gain some... I want to gain some more experience by exploring with the scout, and I don't want to just use up my only Eagle Warriors to attack them. I feel like that would be a big mistake on my part, so I'm not going to do it. We'll bring them over here, we'll get them close, but we won't necessarily get them within attacking range unless they come to us. So, we'll see. Actually, it looks like this might be a dead end unless I go through the river. So I'm actually going to come over here and see what's over here past this mountain range. Man, now I kind of wish I had settled over here, because with that protection, there's only one way in, one way out over here. Whereas there's quite a bit of an opening over here. Alright, it says I can't move in here. That's
I thought
weird.
clay must feel happy in the good potter's hand.
Alright, so we've got our first technology learned. Pottery, which will give us the granary, which will allow us to make more food, and according to this, more housing. The more housing you have in your city, the faster your city will grow. And then it also says allows harvesting of wheat and rice, which is what we wanted because we know we're going to be coming up here to the rice here soon. So it looks like the only thing we have to do is do some more research. So we're going to go ahead and open up the tree again. We have pottery, that's why it's now golden or bronzed. So now we need to choose something else. Now we could do irrigation, which would give us the Wonder Hanging Gardens, which gives you more points and more housing. We've got Plantation. If we had a builder, we can make some more food. Okay. And allows the clearing of marshes, which we do have a marsh that I don't like. But I think I'm going to go with the animal husbandry again, and not just because the little head here, the recommended face is here, because I think the horses we can do animal husbandry for. I'm not 100% sure of that, but I want to find out. So we will do animal husbandry. Okay, we're still waiting on our Eagle Warriors, 6 more turns. So what we'll basically do for this video, my goal for this video is going to be getting that second Eagle Warrior, taking out the barbarians down in this southern portion, even though that guy now suddenly appeared again. I'm not going to worry about him. He can go explore as much as he wants. I'm more concerned about these guys because they can keep producing units, and the more units they have, the scarier it'll be for our city of Tenno. So we're going to keep going for probably 10 more turns until we get rid of this barbarian outpost. At that point, we'll end this video and we will be done for the day. This was so much nicer of an area. I really should have brought my housing over there, because we would have been protected. We would have had fresh water. We would have had copper. We would have had the cows over here. Not to mention the wood and the protection. The protection's huge in this game, or at least in my experience. So I feel like I made a mistake there. All right, so our Eagle Warriors, I want to go ahead and tell them to fortify for now. This will kind of put them in a defensive position so that if they are attacked, they have the advantage on defense. And I'm just going to wait there for my other unit, which again, 4 more turns. Looks like Tenno's about to grow again. I'm hoping it grows in a different direction than it did this last turn. I'm going to come down here. All right. The Persians. You stand before the great Cyrus of Persia. I'm sure we'll become fast friends, at least for the time being. All right. You know, from the Bible, Cyrus, the conqueror of Babylon, I never imagined he would look like that. But hey, I guess Civilization did their research a little bit at least. So, good for them. Okay, so it's an honor or well-met stranger, but I'm afraid we are too busy to stay and chat. I'm going to say it's an honor to meet you, because it would be an honor to meet him. You should visit our nearby city, my friend. Bask in the splendor of Persia's artistry and grand architecture. I would love to sample your hospitality. Or, sorry, but not at this time. No, we're going to go ahead and take him up on his hospitality. No need to be mean right now. And we have here Eureka. After meeting another civilization, you see the need for new ways to communicate. Your knowledge of writing has advanced considerably. All right, cool. That's going to help us later on when it comes to learning the art of writing. So it looks like they just happen to be down here. Pasargade. Pasargade. I butchered it, sorry. Alright, so we'll let them do their moves. We'll let the barbarians do their moves, which apparently there are a lot of.
Enacting new policies in our government can be of great benefit. Our
Okay.
people await your decree.
Okay.
At his best, man is the noblest of all animals. Separated from law and justice, he is the worst.
Okay, so now we get the chance to change policies for our government. We currently have none. But we have some options over here. Survey, double experience for recon units, discipline, 5, attack unit, combat strength. When fighting barbarians, we're actually going to want that one. And then we have urban planning, 1 production in all cities. And then we have God King, 1 faith and 1 gold in the capital. I'm going to go with the production because that'll, in my opinion, that'll help us grow. Confirm policies. Is your policy agenda set? Yes, it is. We're on turn 15 of 500, and we are in 3440 BC. All right. I'm not going to attack them. I'm going to leave them alone. I'm just going to go explore over here a little bit. And there's another barbarian. Perfect. And we just walked right in their attack range. Lovely. Okay, let's see if we have our other unit yet. 2 more turns. Now, because we did the Code of Law up here in the top right, the bottom one, the purple one, Code of Laws, now we get to choose a new civic, which will allow us to make more policies for our civilization. Because we already met the Persians, I want to do foreign trade, because that'll allow us to create trade routes, which will also create roads, which will make travel between cities and our enemies and our friends a lot easier. So we'll go with that for now. 21 turns though. I should have taken a look at that. Alright, Cyrus. I've sent a trade emissary to your kingdom with gifts of mirrored glass and pottery from our finest craftsmen. I'm sure you will treat my envoy with the same respect you've shown me. Your delegation is welcome. Our capital is not open to visitors at this time. Goodbye. We're going to go with your delegation is most welcome. Excellent. Goodbye. That was quite the nice little gift he gave us. I'm not sure how that's going to affect us later on, but I'm okay with it for now. We've got the chance to go running, so we're going to... Ooh, ocean. Alright, so we know we're not too far from the coast, which is going to help us later on, because if we're able to grow, we're going to have the opportunity to go explore some other continents or islands and stuff like that. We're 1 turn away from our other eagle warrior. Let's pull him out. And then we're going to go ahead and attack these barbarians here in the south.
If there are no dogs in heaven, then when I die, I want to go where they went.
Well, not sure if you're going to like where that is. I mean, it's just death, sleep, permanent sleep, non-existence, or at least according to what we've learned from the Bible. Anyway, so animal husbandry has been learned. Now we can see if we can actually do something with these guys when we get the opportunity to build a builder in Tenno. That'll help us to use the resources around us a lot more effectively. Alright, so we have our eagle warriors finally. Bring them over here. We've got our explorer here. We're going to just have him jog down over here.
Our explorers have spotted another friendly tribal village. I suggest we send a scout to investigate.
Ah, right down over here. Okay, we'll go take a look at them. Usually, in my experience with this game, you get like gold and maybe some help in research. So this probably isn't going to do much for us than just maybe give us a small boost in our gold. But we'll see. Alright, so now that we have pottery and animal husbandry done, now we have a bunch of other things we can learn. I kind of want to do mining because of the stone that's nearby. And we could do sailing now just because of the ocean that's not too far, but we don't really have any need for that. I'm not going to do astrology right now. I don't care for the faith type wins. So maybe we should do irrigation like she recommends. Writing, it says meet another civilization. We'd learn it. Okay. That would take 6 turns. That would take 12. We're going to do irrigation. And then when we get back next time, we come back after beating the barbarians, we'll hopefully have that learned already. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and move these guys up. I'm going to move... Oh. Yeah, you just stay there. Choose a new production. We're going to do the builder, because then we're going to try to amplify some of the growth out of 10. What's the growth rate over here? They're a 2, we're a 3. That's good. That's going to help us a lot. They've got sheep and elephants and wheat. Wow. Not to mention all the wood. And they've got salt right over here. Dang. They're in a good spot. Alright, so next turn. Oops. Didn't tap. There we go. Okie doke. So we're going to go ahead and move them down here. Move him down here. What? Okay, can I put him on alert? Alert. This will help him be, if they do attack, he can get the upper hand. Can't tell them anything. I can move them here. Oh, they can't. I'm gonna move, oh man. I don't know what to do. I think I'm just gonna leave them there for now. Oh, a new civilization. Spain, Philip II. I am the King of Spain, Portugal, Sardinia. I think that's how it's spelled, are pronounced. And Sicily, Naples, Duke of Milan, etc. But most importantly, I am a devout follower of the one true religion. I hope for your sake you are as well. Interesting. So very religious, what's the term? Civilization here. So this might become a problem for us since I haven't started following any kind of religious course in this game. So, would you like to visit our nearby city and sample our hospitality? Thanks for the introduction, but we have no time for further pleasantries. No, we'll invite him. May the Lord bless you. Thanks, Philip. Goodbye. Oh! Who's this then? Persia. Oh, okay. Well, you looked different. Oh, now I can get... Okay. Now that... Now I think I will put them on alert. I'm going to move him over here. I'm going to put them on alert. And then next turn, I'll attack. The builder should be done in about 3 more turns. And we should be growing in 10-0 again in 6 more turns. I have sent a delegation to your city. Please enjoy the churros and welcome them kindly. I will enjoy the churros. I love churros. Your delegation is absolutely most welcome, especially if they're carrying churros. Alright, let them do their turn. Perfect. It says it's my turn, but it's not giving me... Okay, there we go. I'm going to attack. Okay, solid. 4 experience. We lost some health. They lost more. We're going to attack with them as well. Got them flanked a little bit, so they did a little more damage. We lost less damage. Good. Okay, one more turn, and those barbarians should be gone. And then we can get back to just trying to grow our city. Maybe getting another city here soon. Same thing again. Oh, I forgot about the other barbarians over in the south. Perfect. So inspiration. Your soldiers hope your victory over the barbarian outpost is the start of a long line of military success. Your progress towards military tradition has advanced considerably. Perfect. That'll help us out later on. These Eagle Scouts, due only to the fact that there's another barbarian outpost over here, I'm going to send them over here. I'm going to go ahead and move them there and put them on alert again. I'm going to grab them. I'm going to have them come here. All right, and these guys, I'm going to send them back into our city limits. That way we're protected at our city. Okay, guys, well, that's probably going to do it for this episode. I want to thank everybody for watching. If you're new to New Mexican Jaguar, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.